Hi guys, back with another video, and this is leaning AP7. This is not leaning number 7, but this is leaning AP7, and the strings cost much cheaper than leaning number 7. I mean, these strings just costed me around 290 rupees. That is less than $5 as of now, and the MRP printed is 490 rupees, and this is a made in Taiwan product. So the people who are not a fan of made in China product, this is for you. Of course, the diameter and length 0.70 millimeter and 10 meters. This will fill all the racket. High tenacity fibers, special braided microfibers. So durability point is 6, repulsion power point is 5, hitting sound 5, control 5, shock absorption 5. So I think this is one of the most basic strings which you can use on your racket. But I've used this string, the leaning AP7, and trust me guys, for the first instance I thought these strings are better than leaning number 7. Leaning number 7 will cost you around 400 rupees, but this string is costing you only 290 rupees. I thought the durability plus the power and the repulsion power of these strings are much better than leaning number 7. So first we will open these strings. Okay, so the paper cover for the protection, that's really good. The fragrance of the new string, as you know, I've mentioned in all my videos, I just love it. So here is a string, and I will cut this on my Nano Ray 18i racket. That is a very basic racket, and then we will see how this strings goes. Hey peeps, so back with the review part, and I've got this AP7 leaning AP7 string on my Nano Ray Lite 18i racket. This is a very basic racket, but one of the highest selling rackets from Yonex. So we will hear the sound of the strings. So it's not a very crunch sound as you can feel, and you can't expect any crunch sound in a string like this. So when you talk about the durability factor, of course the durability factor of this string is really good. uh, like people are often fond of BG65, like um, many shopkeepers or many badminton gutting agents, they keep BG65 and they say this is the best string and this is the most durable strings. So I would disagree with them. There is no string which is durable. It just depends on your playing style, how you are playing. Like if you hit the shuttle on the outer skirt, on the outer bedding of the uh, badminton string, you will lose the string, you will end up breaking the string. So uh, it's just matter of some days. Like in a very offensive string you will break it very easily, but these defensive strings, they may take some time, but they are not like they can still be breakable, they are still breakable, they're not unbreakable. So it just depends on your game, how consistently you are hitting this spot. So when you talk about the repulsion of the string, the repulsion is not really good. Repulsion means the opposite force which is exerted on the shuttle to push it to this corner, like you're playing on this corner to push on that corner. And repulsion basically means the smashing power. So repulsion can actually be compared to the smashing power. And when you talk about the smashes and all, it's not really powerful. You won't get value for your smashes. Like if you're playing outdoors, so there are chances that the level of play will not be very good. So if you hit any smash, that will be very valued. But if you are a very thorough professional or an intermediate player or a serious player who's playing indoors, or also a very serious player who's playing outdoors with very skillful players, then smashes will matter. Like if you are hitting a smash, like you are standing on this position, and if your opponent is at this corner, the center spot, and if you are hitting the smash to this corner, to this corner, to this corner, be it any speed, they will lift it very easily. But if you hit a smash to these corners, then it will be a problem. Like in the indoor courts, a very skillful player will lift it by diving, but if they don't know diving, it's an outright point for you. So when you talk about the smashes and all, the smashes are not really good with this badminton string, but this is a very defensive string. So if you want to defend, this string is very very good for you. And also the net play, like these strings are not really, I can say, not really powerful, but it will just do the job for you in the net play. If you have got the skills, the shuttle won't go up, like it won't lift very easily if you have got the skills, so you won't end up getting a smash. And now the very important thing, the second line clear. Many people say it's a third line, second line. So I will explain you what is the second line. Okay, so you consider this is your badminton court and this is your line. Okay, this is your service line, this one. Now this is the first line and here is the second line. Second line is when you serve in doubles, there is first line on the back court, that is the limitation. Like outside it, if you serve, that is a foul, that is a service fault. And in the singles, this is the end of the court, end of the singles court. So basically what I want to tell is, this is the second line and this is the third line. So if you're playing badminton and if you're hitting a shot which is ending up here or at this position, so this is basically, in my words, this is called area of danger. Okay, why I am saying you this? Because a player will have maximum chances to hit a drop shot at that corner, hit a drop at this corner, hit a smash at this corner, or hit a smash at that corner. He will have ample of angles to hit a outright winner. But if you push the shuttle to this corner, to the second line, close to the second line, he won't have many options left to hit an outright winner, and he will have to force another shot to your backcourt, and then you have to create chances. So in that case, I've seen many beginners there is complaining that their bracket is not really powerful or their strings are not really powerful. First of all, if you are for a thorough beginner, I would say, like they will play with a pre-strung racket. And to be very frank guys, there is no string, there is no racket, I mean, that has very powerful string when it comes pre-strung. So you have to get it gut. But I'm not talking about those aluminum frames like NanoRay 6000 racket. Those are the aluminum frame and you can't expect power from a aluminum frame racket. If you strung that racket with leaning number 7 or be it leaning number 1 also, you won't get that power because that's an aluminum frame, and aluminum frame is just a very basic thing. It is just like a structure, but it's not providing you anything. So you have to get a very good racket, like a basic racket, at least a basic racket to have your strings work for you. So at least go for some carbon graphite frame racket. If you are gutting your racket with any strings, then it will do wonders for you, and then you will easily clear the second line. So as far as I am concerned, from this leaning AP7, it is very very, not, I can't say that it's very easy. You have to exert some force, some power, but it won't be very very tough for you to clear the second line. So second line clear with this racket is good. The power of the strings when comparing to when just having the characteristic to clear the second line, it's very fine. I really love the performance. And I've seen many players, they are asking that they want durability in the strings and they want power as well. So for that case, I would say guys that congrats, you are turning a very good player. You are demanding more from your strings. That means you need to apply some good strings. You need to just get over from these 0.70 millimeter gauge of strings. But if you are looking for durability and performance, so I would recommend you guys, do one thing: gut your strings at a higher tension, like around, I can say, 27 to 28 lbs. uh, and durability will also be there and the performance will also be there. You will get a bit of repulsion power, but the problem is when you cut your strings at a very high tension, it will lose tension easily, because these thick strings, they are uh, they have a mass, they have a good mass. Okay, that is why they are thick. So it will keep elastic, it will lose the elasticity. Okay, so it will lose tension very very in very few days, and the performance will be degraded. So it's up to you if you want to change, and if you are okay playing 4 to 5 days with good performance and after that the same racket. So it's up to you. If you get it at a higher tension, there are some problems that if you hit the bedding, if you hit the corner bedding of the strings, your strings may broke, and it may also impact your frame. And if you break your strings often, there will be a chance that your frame may get weak. Okay, that's a possibility. And also if you cut it at a very high tension, you another problem is that your string will lose the tension very easily, and from 28 to 27 lb, one day it will come to 24 to 25 lb. So that's a one problem. And if you cut it at moderate tension like 24, 25, 26 lb, so it will retain the tension for some days, like for 10 to 15 days, and then it will lose the tension. And for very beginner players, I would say 22, 24 lb, and that is very good. It will retain the tension for 1 or 2 months depending on your play. So basically I played with this racket outdoors only for fun. As you know, I'm an indoor player, but I just love badminton, and I can't keep myself out of the game if also someone is playing outdoors. So this is just outdoor racket. As you can see, you can understand why this is an outdoor racket. The badminton players, they will understand why. I won't don't need to make them understand. So basically it is got at 27 lb, and it's been 5 days, and I think it's not losing tension. So in that scenario, it's way better than BG65. And leaning number 7 also, people are saying that leaning number 7 and AP7, what is the difference? I won't say there is much difference. There can be difference in durability and repulsion, I think, but I find the performance very equal, and it's actually cheaper in price, all right, than leaning number 7. And this string says it's durable plus power, and in leaning number 7 it just says that it is durable. So it's up to you if you want to buy this. This is not a very high selling string. Leaning number 7 is of course a very high selling string, but this is just very new in market, or I would say this is not really high selling, but you can give a try to it. I really like these strings. This is the second instance when I'm getting this string on this racket, so I kind of like these strings. And if you also like this string, you can buy it. I have a link in the description, you can check it out. And if you buy from my link, I get a small commission from your sale to run my channel, and that will be very very helpful for me. So that's all. One more thing, people may ask that these strings are tailor-made for singles play or doubles play. Guys, this is a very basic string, and none of the professional player will play from this string. But yes, if you need an answer, these strings are made for doubles and singles player both. Anyone can play from these strings if he is a beginner or just a recreational player, or if he's playing outdoors, that's not a problem. And if you need a suggestion to the right tension, right string, right racket, and right anything related to badminton, you can drop a comments in the section below, or you can DM me on Instagram. I'm really active out there. So as of now, I hope you like my video. If you did like, please give a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, because I'll be coming up with more badminton and sports related stuffs in the future as well. I'm coming up with a very special video of drone, a GPS drone, so stay tuned for that also. And nothing, stay safe, bye bye for now.